But now that I actually take it, I see a change, and when I miss a dose, I definitely notice I miss a dose because I just be like,
yeah, I feel you. I feel you real bad.
like, you know what? Did I take my meds today? I don't think so. So I'm like,
am I getting a little agitated?
right.
All
like,
because you just, shut the refrigerator door a little too loudly?
exactly.
Hi, welcome back to episode 2
of Just Breathe, bitch.
I'm Keita.
And I'm Cheyenne.
And we're your hosts. So today's episode, we will be covering some of life's simple pleasures.
Things you can do to help your healing journey and ways that you can handle stress.
So let's get into it.
Let's go.
So, first topic is life's simple pleasures. So this can be something as simple as taking a hot shower or enjoying a
book,
a hot cup of tea.
Oh my gosh, I have been obsessed with tea lately, especially loose leaf tea. I went to a horror convention last year and there was this one brand of tea and it was super cool because it was all horror themed, and like one of the ones I got is like chining.
One more time? Chining?
Yes, it's chai tea, but it's supposed to be The Shining.
Oh, okay. Like
I realized it was going to take you a little bit.
I was like, hold on. I like that movie though.
It's good. Oh, they had a Michael Myers tea that was like marshmallow inside of it.
Ooh. I don't really know how I feel about that. Marshmallow and tea.
Oh, my favorite is the Stranger Things. It's like an orange tangerine type of tea.
I was like, that's probably the only tea that I actually like hot tea that is tangerine.
Really?
Every other tea that I've tried, it has been absolutely disgusting to me.
I'll have to bring you some because they even had one called Decomposed Rose. Ooh. And that's really good. I think it's like strawberry and something.
And they're all like hot tea, right?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, I don't like the cold, like unsweet sweet tea. I think it's absolutely disgusting.
No, these are actually, mine are in a jar and it's like loose leaf tea, and you boil your water, steep it for however many minutes it says.
I want to get one of those glass teapots.
I have one.
So I can like watch the...
It's so cute because then you like fill it up, because mine has like an insert that you stick in the middle and you put the tea in it and you dip it inside. In the rose one, it just turns it like this blood type of red. Ooh. It's obsessed.
I need to bring it over, bring the whole thing over so I can just see all of it.
I even had one that was like apricot. It was a couple of different flavors.
Okay, I was like, the only one that I found so far that I've tried that I've actually liked is tangerine, and I think it's like the basic what's it? It's like, it says like positivity on it.
Oh,
something.
okay. I know what you're talking about.
Like one of those basic teas.
But I
don't
can't
know.
think of the brand.
Yeah. Some of more life's simple pleasures. Reading, like you said. Do you have anything that's your favorite? I know last episode you said you're really liking the smut books.
Yes. So
do you have currently like a favorite book?
Favorite? I currently love the Hunting Adeline series with Zaid Meadows. Like I love him. Like whoever, the author of that book, she did really good. I just finished Butcher and Blackbird a couple of weeks ago, and they just released Larkin Leather, and I think I have like 3 hours left of that. That's pretty fucking good.
So these all sound more like scary books, like horror books, but
they are all over the place. Like,
okay.
I don't really know how to describe it, but like I don't want to tell you too much in case you decide to read it, which I think you should. Butcher and Blackbird is fucking crazy, especially when they get to the part, if you haven't read it, sorry, where they're like at a dinner table and they're eating humans, but they don't fucking know. The girl knows, but the guy,
so they're doing like some Hannibal Lecter,
but they don't know the guy that invited them over.
I think that's how it starts in what is that movie? I can't think of the title right now, but it has Hannibal in it, and he's literally serving one of the people in the orchestra. I think that's what it's called.
Hmm.
He
Not
like
sure.
yeah, he like cooked her and put it in their meals, and none of them knew.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like the Haunting Adeline series was like really good, and then like the follow-up book is Satan's Affair, where you get to learn about a little girl who's actually like a grown-ass adult. She just hides in the walls of carnivals and kills bad men.
At least it's Batman.
Exactly. She likes to torture them before she murders them. Oh, she's like this little psycho, and I fucking love her.
That's valid because, like I said, at least it's Batman. I mean, do I
Right.
condone killing in general? No.
No,
But
in this book,
if you're gonna kill
yes.
somebody, make it bad men or bad people.
absolutely.
You know.
I feel like it wouldn't be that bad if I actually read the trigger warnings. I'm just like, you know what? What's a trigger warning? Just read it. You'll figure it out when you get into the book. So
That's valid. So, other things that can be very basic that are still some pleasures in life would be listening to music,
Yes.
walking on a beach, like getting your toes in the sand if you like sand. I don't, but
I just feel like taking a walk in general
yeah.
is peaceful.
taking a walk and listen to the little birdies chirp.
Oh my gosh, yeah, especially first thing in the morning. Like, I love when I'm leaving the house and I just hear birds and I'm like, they're singing to me.
I sometimes wish like I was a morning person because I do like watching like sunset and sunrise.
absolutely.
I will watch the sunset, but you will not catch me getting up early enough to watch the sunrise.
You know, I think we should do a sunrise photo shoot.
As long as it's planned far out in advance so I can prepare my mind to wake up that early.
Tuesday.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
I mean, you got a day to plan your mind.
Actually, it'll be more than a few days because today's Friday. So,
You're right. I don't even know what day it is.
yeah, it's okay.
It happened. Listen, I've been so busy this week that it's like, okay, I only work Monday through Thursday, and it was Thursday, and I still thought it was Tuesday. So
It's okay.
it happens.
It happens.
All right, so we're going to talk about ways that we can better our healing journey.
Yeah.
So I'll let you start since I started last time. What are some things that you do that you feel like is very helpful in your healing journey?
So, first and foremost, I will say, and though it's not for everyone, I take my meds. I see my psychiatrist, they prescribe me my meds, I take my meds, and I will continue to take my meds.
I feel like there's so many people that like down meds, and it's just like, it's not that bad. Like, I feel like some people do need medicine to function, and I feel like I am one of those people.
Yeah.
Simply because like my meds, they definitely help keep me calm.
Right.
Because other than that, I'm like super snappy. Like I said, I don't take a lot of shit from a lot of people. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this. It's gonna help me calm down, you know, be peaceful, you know, not really entertain. So
Yeah, I feel like mental health medication has such a bad like stigma. I don't even know if that's the right word, but that's the word I'm going
Yeah.
with. I'm taking it and I'm running with it.
Exactly.
I don't know. I feel like people think like they're just bad or like
Right.
it makes them crazy and whatever. But it's like they're giving it to you because you legitimately have an imbalance in your brain.
Right.
Like you don't make enough serotonin or whatever it is. Logical words,
whatever they,
you know.
whatever the math is mathed.
Yeah. So it's like, if it's something that's gonna help, let it help you.
Right.
Like, it's not gonna harm you. I mean, it's trial
If
and
it
error.
doesn't work, like you said, trial and error.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm gonna take my meds. Like I
I'm
said,
gonna
it's
take
not
my
for
meds.
everybody, but it is for me.
Right.
So-
And, you know, some people, they can do yoga. They can meditate. They can just see a therapist. And for a while, I was fine with just seeing a therapist. But as I got older, like, life just started becoming more and more, like... And it was like, you know what? I'm going to try meds. And like I said, I was always, like, against it. But now that I actually take it, I see a change. And when I miss a dose, I definitely notice I miss a
Yeah.
dose. Because I just be like...
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you real bad.
Like, you know what? Did I take my meds today? I don't think so. 'Cause I'm like,
Am I getting a little agitated?
right.
All
like,
because you just, shut the refrigerator door a little too loudly?
exactly.
Yeah, so that is a big part of it. I've also learned that forgiveness has been a really big thing.
Fuck no.
Like, not even for that person. Like,
no.
You gotta forgive them for your like mental health for the sake of you.
No. I'm going to forget it until I whoop your ass.
That's wild. That's not. I'm gonna need you to work on putting that into your healing journey. So
I have
that
been.
way.
I've been taking my meds.
Okay, but also try to put the forgiveness in there a little bit.
I just removed myself from the situation.
Okay, that's fair.
That's the best thing I can do for anybody is remove myself, because when I snap, I'm going to hurt your feelings on purpose. Like, there's just no, you get on my fucking nerves. No, I'm going to tell you everything from 2019 till now.
So we're still on the healing journey, which is
Yes.
okay because we are very much healing and not healed. So,
Exactly. Like that Facebook thing that keeps posting. I said I'm healing, not healed. It's still time for me to whoop your ass.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You know, I don't know. Like, I probably will never tell anyone. Like, you know what? We're gonna fight because I'm not a fighter. I'm unfortunately a big lover. I'm a big lover girl. So, yeah, I will move on with my life though. Like, I'm gonna give you a little bit, chance. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance. But then it's like, all right, bro, you're still doing the same things.
I'm gonna
and
give you
at
a
this
chance. I'm gonna keep giving you a chance. Then I'll whoop your ass.
Wild. Don't take her advice. Do not take
Please
her advice.
don't. I am healing, not healed. Okay.
We're a work in progress.
I am working on. I feel like over the last 5 years, I've definitely grown a lot. Like, these hands are still rated E for everybody, but I'm not trying to beat up everybody now. I kind of like, you know what? It's not even worth my fucking time.
Yeah.
And especially being a mom, I am not trying to go to jail.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's the biggest thing, being a parent. It's like, you know what? I have my whole life ahead of me. Why would I ruin it?
Yeah.
Whooping your
I don't
ass?
know. Yeah, like being a parent, I try my best to like lead by example. It's just like if I want my kids to be like these really great adults and like
absolutely.
young adults, like I have to show them
right
how
and,
to do that.
Normally when I get like that, I'm not around the baby.
Right.
Not the baby. He doesn't like to be called a baby. He says, I'm a kid.
That's Ada does the same thing. She's like, I'm not a baby. I'm
Right?
Ada. Like, I am Ada. Do not call me a baby.
Yeah, the other day he was like, Mom, I'm not a baby. I'm a kid. I was like, well, excuse the fuck out of me. Okay? But he's so sweet. And I know one of his teachers, before school ended, she was telling me how the children walk over him. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't want that for him. So I try to coach him, hey, if somebody takes something for you, say hey, I was playing with that, give it back, or tell an adult. But he's always been raised to be a lover, so I guess that's better than him constantly whooping people's asses.
Yeah, let him be a lover. Let him be a lover.
Let him be a lover.
Some other things would be just positive affirmations.
Oh my gosh, yes. If you haven't looked into the I Am app, it is very useful, and I feel like just having that little notification, I think I had mine set for every hour. Mm-hmm. It was just always a good reminder.
Yeah, 10 out of 10, definitely recommend that app, especially if you are someone that just needs that boost.
Right.
Super helpful. I don't have it anymore. I am going to re-download it because it does, for me, make a difference when I just look at my phone. I'm like, oh.
Right. It's
that's
so
nice.
cute. It just pops up.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
it's a really nice thing.
I really needed that today.
Yeah.
So.
And just writing, you can journal, you can blog. Speaking of blogs.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Speaking of blogging, I am looking to get back into the blogging world. So years back, I used to have a private blog where you couldn't find me by name, email, nothing. And I had it for about maybe 7 years, and I deleted it. And I realized how much I love to write, mm-hmm. and I think it'll be good for me, especially with my healing journey, to express my feelings, because I feel like a lot of times I can't express my feelings to family or friends, mm-hmm. because then their feelings get hurt, and I'm like, I understand that, but then I'm suffering in silence because I feel like I can't say what I need to say in order to heal.
Right, and I feel like that's a really big thing. I feel like a lot of people if you try to express how you're feeling, they take it negatively, like you're
Right.
attacking them.
Exactly.
And it's like, I'm just trying to talk and express how I'm feeling.
Right.
I'm not coming at you. I'm just expressing my feelings and mine alone. I'm not
Exactly.
talking about you or your character. Just
Right.
how
How
I'm affected by
I-
it.
Exactly. So I think getting back into blogging to express those things I'm not able to express. I mean, I feel like some family members, friends, they may get upset by it, but I feel as though, if I just keep it to myself, never share it with people, I can still get out what I need to without holding it in and just building up all this like hatred, because eventually I'm just going to struggle just like you.
Yeah.
But I do know that you are working on something that I've had the pleasure of reading and assisting.
Yes. So I am working on a little poetry book
Ooh.
that will be on Amazon. And it is I Love Love, but Screw You.
I love that title.
Thanks.
It's so good.
Thanks. But yeah, it's just going to be a poetry about love and heartbreak. A poetry book about love and heartbreak, which is past experiences
Right.
and things of that nature. Which can be a really good way if you felt like, oh, I never got closure. Writing about it,
Exactly.
dude, so much closure. I swear, you don't need
Right.
anyone.
No,
To
you
talk
don't
to,
actually
like-
need to do that face
Yeah,
to face.
exactly. So it's just like I'm just gonna do my thing. I'm gonna write this, and
Do
it is
you
what it
know
is.
when it'll be released? Or like,
So originally, my plan was I'm gonna release this at the end of June, so the end of this
Okay.
month. But then I was like, girl, be realistic. Like, be
like,
so
I'm a
serious.
mom. I'm busy. I'm a photographer. I
Yeah.
don't have time.
You know, it's just like there's just no way that's happening.
Right.
Especially because, like, at minimum, it needs to be like 80 pages.
Okay.
Like at minimum.
you
So
know how many pages you have so far?
not enough. So it's just like, let me not rush myself.
Oh yeah,
Too
definitely
much.
don't rush it.
Because I feel like then if I'm rushing it, then it's not like authentic and it's not good work, basically.
Right.
So as of right now, I've pushed it to the end of July.
Okay.
I might need more time. I might not. I might stick with the end of July. I might push it back another month. We'll see.
Well, we're cheering you on, and whenever it's released, you have our support.
But I'm so excited. You will be getting a signed copy.
Oh
Don't
my
you
gosh,
worry.
I can't wait to sell it. In
And
the
then,
future.
I'm going to be so famous.
Wait, can I have 2 signed copies? That way I can keep one and then put one on eBay for like $500 like they be doing.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just come to your house and take it. I know you're going to have a stash.
I was like, I'm
sometime.
literally going to like order so many to just have at my house.
Oh
And
my
then
gosh,
like,
that'd be great.
you get a book, you get a book. And then I just
You are
literally,
so
I'm going to have a
dramatic.
my book on my bookshelf with all these other books.
I cannot wait to add it with my bookshelf, but it's not going to match because all my books are like smut books. It's just like, oh, I love love, but screw you. It's
Yeah, it's like, huh.
right
Okay.
next to Haunting Adeline and next to Butcher and Blackbird.
No, yeah, my bookshelf is almost majority, majority of it is poetry books. So a few of them are not. None of them are smut books, but
You know what? Would you like to borrow one?
not really.
You know,
Not my type of read.
I'm telling you.
I
I didn't
like
know it was my type
Scary
of read.
books. I like.
It's pretty fucking scary.
Well, I just don't. I only want the scary. I don't want the hoo hoo hoo.
Listen, it's just something about the. And look, even Russ is on Book Talk. Like, love that man.
I love Russ.
And he's on Book Talk. I think you need to give it a shot. He didn't know about Book Talk until TikTok really got him.
That's valid. That's a valid point. I mean, I'm probably still not going to do it.
I know you want some. You
That's
know,
okay.
we're just going to move on and see how we manage our stress.
Yeah. So, what are some of the ways that you like to manage your stress?
Sleeping.
Dude, as much as that is so unhealthy, same. I will literally sleep my life away, and I'm like, okay, I feel better now.
Exactly. I feel like for me, I need to like remove myself from the situation. Like get back into sorry, there's a big ass bug to the right of you and I just
That is the biggest ant I've ever seen, literally, in my life.
It literally just fucked me up. I'm like,
I have never seen an
can I
ant that
help
big.
you? Huh.
Okay.
I guess.
As long as it stays over there. So, as you were saying.
Yeah, as I was saying, I have to remove myself from this situation because I feel like if I react right then and there, I'm reacting out of anger because I feel like either you're purposely like provoking me or you're just not understanding me. So the best thing for me to do is remove myself from the situation. And then for me, I'm not someone that can have a face-to-face conversation. I haven't made it to that level. But like I said, I am a writer, so I will text you my feelings, which works for some people, doesn't work for others.
Yeah. Because we've talked about it before. I prefer not to text just
Right.
because you can't tell the tone that they're using.
Exactly.
But I used to be a really big, I'm not going to talk to you to like face to face because like I'm scared. And so like I'm going to text you about my feelings and we can talk through text. I don't care if we're in the same house.
Exactly.
I will sit in the bedroom, you can sit in the living room, we can text each other.
Exactly.
But now I'm like, hey, no, like can we sit down and talk? Because
So I know for like me and my husband, if we have like a disagreement, we'll kind of like, separate. Like I said, he knows that I need time to process because if not, I'm like just reacting out of emotions.
yeah.
So I'll text him and like let him know like, hey, like this, or whatever. And then he'll respond. And then within like 30 minutes to an hour, we'll join each other. We'll chat, usually away from the baby because we don't want him like in that.
Right.
Because even if we're like just joking and stuff, like messing around, laughing, the baby will be like, calm down. It's
Yeah.
okay. And I'm like, oh, I don't want him to think that this is like something bad. And a lot
Right.
of times he says it. It's like nothing. We're just like joking around. So I definitely try to keep away from, like the yelling, the arguing, the back and forth with people, especially in front of him because he's still so young and I just don't want him a
Yeah.
part of that
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on like the severity of what I'm mad about.
Right.
Like sometimes I'm gonna need a second. I'm gonna need to take some time to calm down, get my thoughts together, because sometimes I can be like
Right.
rude if I'm that mad. But other times I'm just like,
Facts.
cool. We need to talk about this right now,
Yeah.
so it doesn't escalate. So yeah, it's one or the other. It's either give me like an hour or so and then we could talk about it, or we got to talk about it right now.
Yeah, I guess it depends on like what the situation actually is. But like I said, there's different things for different people. Some people will meditate. They'll do yoga.
You just kind of, I feel like it's another trial and error, kind of find
Oh,
what works for
absolutely.
you and then just run with it.
And I feel like as you get older, you learn to handle situations a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. And then I think it's really important to try to start like replacing bad habits with good habits.
Yes.
So it's like I'm angry instead of like I'm going to go take a nap. Maybe I'm angry, I'm going to go for a run, or I'm angry, let me go to the gym.
Oh my gosh,
Or-
yes. If I am ever pissed off, right to the gym.
It's a lifting day.
It is a lifting day. Like, I will fucking go crazy. Especially with legs. I just started lifting 200 pounds with my
Listen,
legs.
legs are my favorite. Is
Same.
it the worst when I have to walk after?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But if I could physically do legs every single day,
Same.
I would do it.
Oh my gosh, I was dying. So, Monday, I met with a personal trainer and, he wanted to do like this little fitness test to see like if I had any difficulties with anything. And the next fucking day, my legs hurt because who the fuck told him I wanted to do squats while holding dumbbells? Like, yeah, I couldn't walk. And then, like, I lived downstairs, so I had to go down the steps. And I was like, at this point, I just would die.
Listen.
This sucks.
Going down the steps is bad, but going up,
Oh, it's the
10
worst.
times worse.
I'd tell John, like, go ahead, you and the baby, I'll meet you at the car.
Like,
Be a minute.
imagine doing a leg day and then having to drive like a stick shift car. No, absolutely not. I would
Imagine doing a
literally
leg day
hate my
and
life.
living all the way on the third floor. I sleep in my car.
No, yeah, for real.
Not even going upstairs. Like,
Yeah.
what? It's not even worth it.
I'm glad I had like 3 little steps. And I'm
Right.
like, boom.
It must be.
There's my
You
door.
do have that little railing you could walk up.
Oh yeah, that's true. Just like a little
Just skip
ramp.
the steps.
I could just say, I'm going up the ramp today.
Exactly.
So we've talked about some of stressful or how to handle some of life's
Yes.
stressful situations. And then you said you feel like as you get older,
Yes.
it's easier to do that, or you find better ways to go about it. How do you feel like you've changed over the years?
Ooh, so I would say over the years, I've grown a lot. Like, I used to be a hothead, snap, instantly try to fight anyone. Like, you say one word to me I didn't like, I just want to fight you. And now I'm like, fuck you. And just move on with my day.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm more like to myself. And like, I know a big thing is like friendships. I like stopped putting 100% in friendships because I realized I wasn't getting 100% back.
Right.
So it was like, as you get older, you don't need 50,000 friends. Like,
Yeah.
it's okay to have 2 good friends.
Right.
And it took me a lot to realize that because, like, my friend's drama was personally affecting me. And once I actually removed myself from that, I've been, like, peaceful because it's, I don't have that unnecessary drama, that unnecessary back and forth. And I'm kind of fine not talking to people.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds terrible. Like, I love all my friends, but, I can go days without talking to them now. Like, you know what?
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
Yeah. No, yeah, like I definitely have friends that I would consider to be a good friend, but it's like we talk every once in a while, and it's just
Right.
like, hey, just checking on you. How have you been? How are things going?
Mm-hmm.
And we're both like perfectly fine with that.
Right.
And like I think that people think talking to the same people every single day, all day long, is like normal, and I'm like, it's not normal.
No.
Especially as adults, maybe in high school, yeah. Because what else do you have going on
I mean-
other than like you might have a job, right? But it's like.
I guess it depends on the friend. Because I talk to you every day. All
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Well,
And-
not all day.
I mean, I feel like a good
A good
portion
majority of
the
the day. We do be like FaceTiming each other out of
Right.
nowhere. I'm like, oh, you're at work? Hey, what's up?
Right. Like, so it's just like, I guess it depends on that, like, friendship. I guess for us, like, we're actually in the same state. We're doing
Yeah.
things together. Like, I had that photography session. You joined me. We had that wedding way back when. So I guess it all depends on if you're actually, like, near your friends. Most of my friends live in different states. So it's kind of hard. Like, I love them dearly. But, not having someone near
Yeah.
definitely sucks. It's like, you're so lonely.
I was like, yeah, you're definitely like the closest person that lives like to me.
Right.
I feel like I worded that really weird, but you get what I was saying.
It's fine. I'm the bottom of the list. I'm kidding.
Are you done?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you know what? We're moving on. We are moving on.
How would you say you've changed over the last 5 years?
5 years. Good question. Years in general. Let's go 10 years.
That's crazy.
Past 10
You're
years.
old.
Wow. I'm
That's
literally
good.
1 year older than you, but okay, bud. All right, brother.
No,
Um,
don't make me do it. Hey, brother.
hello, brother.
I love seeing the football players do it. I don't know what football team
I'm
it
not
is.
gonna lie, I literally don't even know what it is. I just be seeing people do it, and I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
guess I'm gonna do it too.
Well, I first learned about it from one of the football teams on Facebook, and everybody's entering the locker room, and he's like, "Hey, brother," and I'm like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
I still yet to figure out the source of it. I don't really care.
Yeah.
I'm just the.
Did you? Yeah, but so I'd say like over the years, I've definitely I was definitely hot-headed, and I've calmed down so much, and then my mental health was way worse.
Oh my gosh,
it was so bad.
same.
It like really messed up relationships, and like I couldn't see it then because like me, I was just like, oh, this is your fault, right? But like now that I'm looking back, I'm like, dang, that was really me. Like the reason why that relationship was so terrible was because I was not prioritizing my mental health whatsoever.
All right.
So that's why like now it's a really big thing for me to make sure like I am prioritizing my mental health and making sure while I might not be like 100% happy 24/7.
Right,
It's
but
just
you're
not
still
realistic.
trying.
But it's like I'm constantly trying to make sure I'm not hating my life every single day, and
Facts.
like I want to wake up and get out of the beds in the morning, you know? So,
Oh yeah, those days you can't get out of bed. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, literally, like some days, I mean, even like with, medication and pushing myself to go out and do more, I still have my days where I'm like,
Oh,
dude, I
absolutely.
just want to be alone and I just want to be in my bed
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to leave my bed. And sometimes I do it. And then the next day I'm like, all right, girl, you got to snap out of it and get back to
Or
life.
I'll just show up to your house and just let myself in. Like, come on.
Yeah,
We've been in this
you
house
literally
for 2
have
days.
a door code to
I
my
know.
house, so that way you could just pop up.
Well, that's because there was that one time you thought you were going to go ghost and just not respond to anyone. I'm like, well, I'll just show up to your house. I don't care.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, and you guys definitely did. You guys
Shout out to
definitely
the
popped up to
cameraman.
my house. And then after that you were like, make us a door code.
Exactly.
And I was like, all right.
Still need to update mine because
Yeah.
I'm never gonna
We'll
remember
make
it.
it to something more simple.
Please.
So that way, that was just like a random generated door code, which is
Yeah.
why it's like I can literally make it 4 numbers.
Oh,
like I
cool.
can make it 1, 2, 3, 4 if I really wanted to.
probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I'm not making that my door code. Please don't try to come into my house. If you guys somehow manage to learn where I live, don't come.
That wasn't an invitation to try to find it.
So yeah, please don't. So with all of our growing over the years, what are some things that you learned along the way?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like I learned a lot about myself, and it helped open old wounds that I kind of like buried deep down.
Yeah.
So I am still trying to figure out, as people call, childhood trauma. Like, I don't know. I'm still learning.
Yeah, same here. And I think when I was going to therapy initially, for like the 3rd, 4th time, I don't know, I like stopped. I like went and then
Same.
stopped and then went and stopped.
I go for like 4 months. I'm like, yeah, I'm cured. Peace.
No, it was when I was in the military. I legit had the best therapist I've ever met in my life, and like he was my favorite therapist. I wish I could still like see him.
Right.
But he's like in the military, so it's
Yeah.
no longer a thing. But dude, he was like, "Did you ever think that you're this way because of your child?" And I was like, "Ooh,
Exactly.
you know what? Now that you said it, yeah, I guess so."
So, like, the therapist I just recently had actually broke my heart because she broke up with me before I broke up with her.
Was she like, "I don't feel like you need me anymore"?
No, she decided she wanted to open her own practice, and I'm very happy for her because that's a big step.
Right.
So I'm waiting for her to accept my insurance so I can, go back to her. But she helped me a lot, and she helped me like open old wounds that I like don't really talk about. So I was like, you know what? This is nice. I actually found someone that I'm willing to talk to.
Right.
And then when she broke up with me, my heart was sad, and I was like, you know what?
No, yeah, I feel
You
like
don't have to leave me like that.
yeah, that
Everybody else
therapist-
leaves me. Why did
it's
you
the
have to leave-
abandonment issues.
Right? Like, don't you know I have daddy issues? Like, I've been abandoned most of my life. For
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like that last therapist that I was just talking about, he's probably the only one I was like completely truthful to.
Right.
Like every other therapist I lied to about so much. I'm like, dude, I'm not telling you that. Like, why are you asking me these
Especially
questions?
if you're like under 18 and you're like, I can't say this because you're gonna try to say it's my parents' fault.
No, I literally, the first time I ever talked to a therapist, I think I was like 22 or 23, because I was pregnant with Ada, so I think, I want to say 23. That's the first time I ever went to see a therapist.
I was probably like 5.
legitimate. Oh, when I was younger, when I was in, I don't know, elementary school probably, my parents tried to get me to see a therapist because I guess I was already showing signs of depression and hating my life. They took me, I did nothing but sit there and stare at these people like they were dumb.
You
So
know-
I was like, I'm not talking to you. Like, why would I do that?
I remember coloring. Lots of pictures of jumping off of buildings.
Okay.
The only thing I remember.
Okay. Well, glad that we've grown from
I
that.
know, because little psycho me has like grown to love her life, and now she has a beautiful baby boy, a husband, and so much to look forward to in the future.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think, like, dang, if I hated my life and, I wasn't here, I wouldn't have all these great things
Right.
that I have now. And, like, yeah, I still have so much stressful things,
Right.
but
I feel like that's a big lesson for a lot of people that's struggling right now. Like, just because things are bad right now, you have to, like, find your way out of it and do better for yourself. Nobody's going to do better for you besides you.
yeah, you have
So,
to want help.
right.
You have to want to do it. Like, so talking about bettering your mental health, talking about bettering your life is one thing, but like actually doing it
Right.
is a whole nother story. And it's not going to be easy.
No, definitely
But-
not. But you do need a support system, and if you do not have one, do not hesitate to reach out. There are so many different numbers that you can reach out to
Yeah.
that will be willing to help you, to show you the brighter side of life.
Yeah. Even
it's not all
legitimately, even if it's just a random person that posts on social media saying like, if you need someone to talk to, like I'm here,
Right.
do it, because they're not posting it for no reason. You know
And
what
if
I mean?
you see those people posting those like depressing quotes and stuff like that, be that person to check on
No,
them.
yeah. Anytime I see anybody like on social media, whether I know them personally or not, if I see them posting something crazy, I'm reaching out to you,
Right.
Because like nothing is about to happen on like
Right.
on my time.
I'd
Absolutely
feel
not.
bad if like something happened and I had the chance to reach out and I
To
didn't.
at least try to make a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I agree. So with that, do you feel like you make a positive impact in the world?
fuck no. I am a menace to society.
That's valid, but
I feel like I do. Especially in my friends' lives. Like, you know, I don't want to say like I give them like hope. I guess you could say I give them hope. Because I'm constantly trying to like encourage them to better themselves. They call me the Pinterest mom because I'm always doing some wild shit.
you literally like make Santa
I
little
know.
footsteps for Christmas,
Oh my
Easter,
gosh.
all the things.
John nearly killed me because that was powdered sugar.
Didn't you do one with like glitter?
I did do one with
Dude,
glitter.
yeah.
That was the Easter bunny this
Yeah.
year. I'll drop you off a package next year.
As long as there's no glitter involved. Also, you could have just used like carpet cleaner, like the little powder instead
Oh.
of sugar.
That would have smelled better. That would
Yeah.
have been easier to clean up.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do that this year. Yes. You know what? That's happening.
I'm just saying.
But if I had to say, do I feel like I make a positive impact in this world? I would say yes and no. I still think I'm a menace to society, but I feel like I do try to reach out to others that
Yeah.
I know are struggling.
Even when like I'm having my crappy days, you'll literally be like, I'm picking you up. We're going shopping.
Let's go spend money that we don't have.
Yeah. And don't go out with Cheyenne. I'm like, yep, I don't really have money to be spending. And she'll be like, oh, this is nice. And she'll be like, put it in the cart. Add to cart.
I am a
Treat yourself. Treat yourself. And the next thing you know, we're at the checkout line and I'm spending $250.
And then my total is like 20.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay.
It's fine. You really needed it, especially those green glasses.
Yeah, I totally know. And thank you for like taking the hit for me. You were like, yeah, Rich, do you like those glasses I bought for you guys? Knowing you definitely didn't.
I did it.
But I was like, dang. You did that recently too.
Oh yeah,
But we don't need to talk about that.
you don't want to talk about that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not like he's gonna watch this.
No, he totally is.
I know.
Yeah.
If you're watching, buddy,
Richard, please don't watch it. I know you're going to, but it would be really
remember,
great if you didn't.
I took her on that shopping spree.
Yes, she did. Moving on. So, do I feel like I have made a positive impact? I would say not for the whole entire world, no, because I'm just a little tiny human.
Well, if you think about it, your whole entire world are your children, and I feel
Yeah,
like
I feel like I definitely make a big impact in their
yes.
lives.
So then again,
They think I'm like
Entire
the best person ever most of the time, except for,
when you don't give them cake, and then Auntie Shy gives them cake.
Anyway, moving on. Unless they're like getting in trouble, they literally think I'm like the coolest person ever.
That's how
and
Miles
like
is.
I'm so not excited. So Lily, she's the oldest, she's gonna be 7 this year.
I know.
And she still is like one of those kids that like to show off her mom.
Aw.
So we could be at the bus stop and she's like, hey guys, look, this is my mom. Give me a hug, mom. Give me kisses. I love you so much.
Aw.
And then like if we're at Target, she's like, I'm Lily. This is my mom. She's the best. I love you so much, mom. And I'm like, dang, because one day she's not going to do that. She's going to be like, no, mom, not in front of my friends.
I'm gonna wait for the high school stage when all the guys are like, "Your mom is hot," and then she's like, "Can you not?"
Lily's mom
It's
has
got-
got it going on.
I can't wait for that stage because you're just gonna be like,
Yeah.
and then she's gonna be like, "Can you stop?"
Dude, I never felt so old, and I was only like 20. I was 25 when I was in the military, and mind you, I'm 25 in the military
Right.
and like straight out of boot camp, and there were a few people older than me. Most of the people were younger. They were 18, 19 years old. And one of the guys came up to me and they were like, you know, Van, because everybody called me Van.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what, Van? If guys our age still think you're attractive, like, you're good. And I'm like, I'm not even that much older than you. I'm like, and then when I was in boot camp, I was 24, not even 25 yet. And most of the girls younger than me, 18, 19, would go, hey, Mom. And I'm like, I'm not old enough to be your mother. Please stop calling me Mom. I'm not that much older than you. Mentally, am I way more mature than you? Probably.
Oh my gosh,
but,
same. I do not get along with people my age. Like, I just cannot. But older people, I am the life of the fucking party. I can, like, vibe with them.
I will say you're probably my only friend that's younger than I am. Everyone else is older than me.
All my friends are in their 30s.
Yeah.
Shout out to you old bitches.
That's crazy. Yeah, but you're younger than me. Sabrina is 1 year older than me. So she's also in her 20s still.
Right.
And then, yeah, everyone else is older. So there's that. Oh, well, Richard is 1 year older than me too.
Just
so
look at the
which is
camera,
really
man.
surprising because usually I date older. But
Right.
I don't know. He's 1 year older,
He
and we're.
seems very mature for his
That's
age.
only because he doesn't talk.
That's probably true. You're gonna leave my friend alone, okay?
You guys could be besties.
We are besties with Tessies.
Neither one of you have Teslas.
I would put a Tesla emblem on the back of my Dodge. Just print it off.
That's actually wild.
Put on the side of the car. Bestie with the Tessie.
Love that.
I'm gonna do that to his Dodge too.
He might murder you.
You know what? It's the risk I'm willing to take.
But so yeah, positive impact definitely on my kids' lives. And then when it comes to photography, I think any of my clients, I think I make a pretty good like positive impact in their lives because, especially my wedding clients, you know, because like I capturing this big day and then like we're talking to each other up until your wedding day, even after your wedding day. And
that's
I'm like,
the best when you build a bond with a client and they become more than just a client. They're like a forever friend who constantly call you for those, like, you know, big moments in their lives.
Yeah, I've had one client that she reached out to me. I did her maternity pictures.
Aww.
Then once baby was born, she came back. We did family photos, and then I just recently did a mommy and me with her and her son. And like they always tell me like anytime they need pictures, they're reaching out to me, and they're literally the sweetest. I have another family that I've done their pictures a few times, and they came to Ada's birthday party, and they're like, "Please come to ours." Like, and I'm like, I will literally be there.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, and it's really great.
Invite me to all the kids' parties. I love to spoil them with presents, and then Miles gets to make a forever friend.
I feel like that is my my love language. I love gifting.
Oh my gosh,
I love giving people gifts.
Does not understand that.
I like to buy people things. I can't help it. Like Sabrina's birthday party or Sabrina's daughter's birthday party, and then your son's birthday party.
Right.
I'm buying them stuff, and I'm getting fancy wrapping paper.
Oh my gosh!
And I don't even care that it costs me a lot of money just for one little tiny sheet of wrapping paper.
And
I'm getting it. I'll do it again. And where did I get those? Get the birthday cards? Hallmark.
Oh my gosh, Hallmark is so nice. I love going during Christmas time because there's that one that's up by where the Target is, and it's pretty badass.
I love that Hallmark. It's so nice inside.
I have to walk out because I would spend so much money.
There's the one in the mall. They had a cup. They had a ramen bowl. Ooh. And it said "Send nudes," but like NOOD.
Yes.
Yeah. So
those are pretty cool.
I like took a picture of it, and I was just like, I need this so bad.
No.
But I haven't had ramen noodles in so long. But like, I like ramen noodles.
You have to try H Mart.
I should go to Wegmans tonight.
We should go to H Mart.
And it's probably closed.
You know.
But we can go there maybe tomorrow.
Yep.
And
free.
Cool. And I'm probably gonna go to Wegmans tonight and get some spicy.
I'm not going to Wegmans with you again. Last time we went to Wegmans, I spent $24 in donuts. I spent
that is a you problem.
I spent $140.
And it was National Donut Day.
Was murdered. I didn't even.
It was National Donut Day. All those donuts are no longer there, so you're in the safe zone.
Yeah, you know what? I did get some fresh strawberries, so you know what? We're gonna take a trip together.
I feel like Whole Foods is the best place for fruit.
I mean, those strawberries lasted me a long time.
Yeah,
And they're actually good.
I do need some strawberries. Can we go to
Wow.
Wegmans? Let's go to Wegmans.
We have squirrel brains, but I think that wraps up our episode 2.
Yeah, so let me just wrap it up with our quote of the day. Let me just bring it up here. All right, so quote of the day is, I release all that no longer serves me on my paths to healing.
That sounds like some witchy shit, and I'm here for it. Here for it.
I don't know. If it's not for me, it's not for me. I'm letting it go. I'm moving on, and I am healing.
If you bitches want to stay in the past, I'll leave you in the dust.
Pretty much, yeah. But in a more respectful tone.
Fuck you. That's
All right,
the most
guys.
respect we can get.
Well, that wraps up episode 2, and we will see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.